Streak? Wait, is my voice heard correctly? Can you guys hear me? Hear me, Amod? Again? Oh, wait, okay, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Well, prepared. I have my water. I fixed things. My model's moving correctly. Buttons are working. Rue was speaking. Buttons, stuff were being thrown. Okay, we're ready. Oh, man. I actually spent a decent time yesterday and like 30 minutes right now um setting everything up. So let's get right into the game. Also, that extended very badly when I made this full screen. Oh, maybe that's why it was small. That makes sense. Okay, wait, give me one sec. I'll fix this. There. Then we'll do this bottom part manually because otherwise it'll move everything. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Oops. So the game we're gonna be playing today is Bad and Theater. And this game, Miyamod recommended it. I don't know too much about it, but as you can see, there are content warnings, blood, gore, violence, and strong language. Oh, let's read the notice. Notice. If you choose to enter Bad End Theater, you will witness many scenes involving violence, murder, and death. Despite this dark subject matter, the overall tone of the story is meant to be lighthearted, not too graphic, and never lingering too long in any particular misery. With that said, please exit theater if you ever feel overwhelmed by despair. My intention is not to harm but to entertain. Hope you enjoyed this show. Signed, your playwright. Yahoo! Oh wait a minute, I just remembered something. What was that button combo? There's a button combo so I can see hotkeys. Crap, I just remember that exists. It's the thing. Oh wait a minute, I just remembered now. I do it manually. I forgot. I just do this. So now I can see chat right here. And then what button was this? Let's see, we have to open the other thing. Where was it at? Oh, whoa, where's this button? I made it Control P. P. There we go. Now that's see through. And then we'll move activity. Fighter. Oh nope. Where did that go? Where did that go? Oh no. Go back to this side, please. Okay, there we go. So now I can see chat on the right, the content stuff on the left, additional chat box right here. Um, this. I'm still fixing things up, guys. I am so sorry. Because I just remembered the stuff. I haven't streamed since December 26th, and everything. It's taking a sec for me to like. Wait a minute. Okay, so I should make another Twitch activity feed then. Okay, so I'll do that for next stream so that I can be able to scroll through the one in OBS and not because once this is invisible, I can't touch it ever again. It's like I said that like that. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. But with everything said, hmm, I don't know what any of this is. Before everything said, hope we have a fun first stream of the year, and I hope we can help out one of our pals. His name is Sundice. He makes music, and I can actually play some of the music actually because he gave me the music to use. If I do this, you can hear the music right away. So, I could be making use of that during certain streams. As you guys scroll through the comments and comment in the Twitch chat, a link will show up. And if you guys have the stability to do so, a donation of any amount helps a lot. So all the money goes straight to Sunday's coffee. And so just to lend a helping hand to a friend in need, you know? Well, okay, now we should start the game. It took me how many minutes? Too many minutes, I think. Oh, it took me like 10 minutes. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. First, allow me to explain how it works. Begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. That sounds pretty funny. Demon. Control the demon doll. You're a fierce looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Okay, nice. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending. Don't worry, your story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. I'm controlling the other doll, okay. You're a little friendly, you're a friendly little guy. Minding your own business. Or interact with the demon doll. Can we play nice with it now? Cause okay, yeah, we can. The demon doll, I must set aside your differences, become friends. It isn't a bad ending at all. I should have ran out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to whatever you chose during your last playthrough. And now you can turn each one on or off without having to play that from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. I tried turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. We both attack each other at once and die together. I see how this works. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. The hero, maiden, an underling, the overlord. It's interesting. Oh, I like the colors too. About the maiden first. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You just happen to live next to the final boss. You're told that you're fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you're a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Everybody's just like, oh, you're gonna get kidnapped one day. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone. Maybe the demons just haven't given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. I think if you actually just change clothes, you might be able to avoid that role. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. Because, like, people are just going directly after looks. Like, hey, you look like a maiden. So, like, if you put on a mask, like, people would be like, oh, who the heck is that? Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were just to hurry up and get captured already. Pretty interesting how it rolls. So you leave a note and venture forth to find a demon just to, see what happens. Oh, the underling. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. People like to the underling? Yeah, I guess. Tell the demon your name, saying that you're native to the village. He's just like super excited, like, oh, a demon! Let's go! Hi! Oh, the demon slate jumps at you and starts biting a lot. How painful. This plan of yours is completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why'd you just go look for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This is all your fault, trusting demons to not devour you on sight. Punch for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon until you are no more. That's realistic. The image in the top. Oh, you guys can't see the achievement. Okay, we gotta reset this. No, we're gonna get the good route. Oh, okay, that's nice. Skip does skip. You yell, but the hero does not come. You just start. I don't think there's anything we can do there. Oh, oops. That's not what I meant. Underling? You're a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. Unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyways. Anyway, it's a lot of standing in one place staring into nothing. You feel like you're going to go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful of responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture for returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. Or we should steer this in a responsible direction. No. No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time to change for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. You sound like you like the sound of that. You announced that your first act of rebellion is to take the day off like you wanted. Friends are very impressed. You're sure that you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. Think on the castle to have some fun. Oh, so this is how the underling gets over there. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to your right human village, you encounter a maiden. She's very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Let's eat her. Maidens aren't the best meal. You figure show up with your demon aim and strike back against the human. The amount of mating went out so much as I can tell. I feel quite proud of that. Oh, wow. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were crazy with curses. They're around the sea. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. I find another audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. People all around, the people are just screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think it's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Show. Attack the nearest human. He is old and weak and his bones crunch delightfully. The audience screams, grow louder, applause. You think, hey, it's pretty fun. I should take your revenge like this a lot sooner. You continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down. You feel to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. What? Takes you out in one swift blow. It's just demon underling after all. As you do that, you think, that was totally worth it. Ay. Performing underling end. Okay, wait, let's reset this. Oh, okay. Let's overthrow her. Let's tell her quit yelling. Hey, stop. They're so nice. Their faces are like, yay, yippee. The maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her. She regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like your friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. I like his face. It's like, it makes that sound when you just look at his face. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? Good question. If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asked where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. She's so angry. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Lord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. She actually seems like she's not like a bad Overlord person. She doesn't seem evil? I don't know how to say that. She's not giving off that vibe. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mentioned how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look and you say, "Now just a joke, of course." She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's time for a nap. Some. A few hours later, you're really awakened by the sounds of a battle. You emerge from your room, find out a hero slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Your work associates are dead. I avenge? He's not facing us. Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did you ever do to him? You legend how he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. Oh, that was a pal. You like that guard? Yeah, that was a pal. You're feeling oh, and then he brings you food. You're like yippee. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh and bone. It tastes like iron. Oh, because you're eating armor first. The hero struggles. You feel a sword go through you, but there is no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero's overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling. Okay, wait. Let's overthrow her again. We quit yelling. To save ourselves. We look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known for as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you start a new life, far away from any humans or demons, where you live peacefully alone in some deep, dark forest somewhere. Okay. Oh, whoops. I exited the whole place. Back to the maiden? Wait, I forgot to do the thing. Oh, I just like reset the stage. I don't know why I keep doing that. Get rid of your hunger. What if it makes you not disloyal? What if you don't show up, actually? Or no, you do show up regardless. Is that, maybe you can understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. Demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. He agreed to take you to the master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you're introduced to the Overlord. He lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them, but to your surprise, she lets them off easy. Only is dismissed, and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you like. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or do anything that would agitate the humans. Oh, she's just vibing. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons will one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. Oh, she looks disappointed. You don't want to believe that you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You asked the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. She's like, yeah. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. It makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude, he just got here. Refuse to leave. Your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's all shocked. She's like, what? A little frustrated at your stubbornness. It doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you. Little by little, you realize they may not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. Huh. You realize that must be why you never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. Smile. She says you can take her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes, instead of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought that demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of the humans. You may be different, but really they're just trying to live their lives, the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home? Kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with Zora has been really nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach? But then a hero barges into the room. Uh-oh. Clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon too. That's because the other guy distorted. Oh, Fame! Hey, Fame! Haven't seen you since December 26th. How's it going? We're playing Bad End Theater. Going good. Oh, it's going for good for me too. I'm glad you made it. I have been incredibly busy, so that's why I have not streamed since then, which is just wild. Slows the same by dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon too. Like I don't remember what I was on to say. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation. You assure them that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero and onto the hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The Overlord, who you had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you've been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are worthless monsters after all. Someone managed to slip past the Overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never look back. I have to go to the hero now. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive. Your village? You live in the same village as the maiden? Has been held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. You even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out. You don't get it. I agree. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. Head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. This goes on the path of killing everyone, though. So let's go like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home. Your reputation will be ruined. Wonder how you ever be able to rescue that maiden all your life. You can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. Take your chances at the castle. You're here after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Be diplomatic. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord and maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Well, no. Ask the maiden what's going on. I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill the Overlord. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do. No one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you. You reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows like two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. Try to make conversation with the maiden, but she's been pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's room. She's shy. No, she was getting butterflies for the Overlord. Suddenly stops in her tracks and you turn your head to ask what the deal is. At the Overlord's... What? The Overlord's castle's engulfed in flames? Can't help but feel relief you got the maiden out of there when you did, but... Suddenly takes off towards the burning castle. Panic sets in and you try to follow to try to stop her. That's the rebellion! The smoke is so thick, you've already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. Instead of like castle gates, your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide, and that's because you became a coward. You returned to the villagers, telling them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Wow, okay, wait. Go back to flee. Ask. Let's just we have to kill you, I guess. Lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil overlord. She screams and falls silent. The overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. Takes it after a slight hesitation. She wants you to surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet in the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are all very pleased with what a good job you've done. Blame the overlord saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You remember for generations the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Ah. Well, we have to be dutiful now, but bravely slaughter the evil creatures. You make quick work of the vile creatures stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. Take a long trek and make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that look very intimidating. We have to cut through it, otherwise we get the same ending. Gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyways. The world's much safer with them gone. It's okay. Take your time. Oh, okay. Posture checked. Oh, I also fixed up and reorganized, or not reorganized, but I also messed around with the channel rewards and points, stuff like that. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after the other on your way to the Overlord's chambers. Find the maiden being held captive at the Overlord, just as you suspected. For some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. You lunge forward, driving your blade to the evil lord. She screams and falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. Takes after hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. Try to speak. Villagers are yeah, the villagers are also very pleased with what a good job you've done. Slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. Or for generations, the greatest. Hey, wait. Make you hungry. The maiden doesn't get captured. Okay. Please, guys. Oh, the Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all those soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. Feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. Eh? If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's probably she's already been devoured. Thinking about the poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the hordes of demons you found before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. Cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. As you capture, unfortunately, see no sign of the maiden within its walls. Just as you suspected, she must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you're too weak to save someone? Stand alone amidst the carnage or ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory be celebrated. Okay, we have to go back to you then. We have to be loyal. Let's not. You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. Actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably, there's nothing to do. The others nod, but don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna be a rebel sneak at the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. I'm okay. That's a favor ask. Consider your options. Let's hear her out. Because there's a fourth character. Yeah, we have. Oh, wait, the fourth character is the Overlord. The maid is going on. Okay. Save yourself. Okay, that's just okay. That is this to that. So we have to make you diplomatic. You're still locked. It's not. You're out. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is typing on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. You say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. Being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead? Friends question your loyalty to their cause. Are they gonna kill us? There's a skull here. They kill us? Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry, yeah, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's so loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tied around your neck. Are we gonna get French Revolution? You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know things end like this. Is their head gonna pop off? Pretty messed up thing to do to a friend. You tell them. You slit your throat. No, okay, no, they don't pop it off. I thought they were just gonna boop. I thought they're just gonna go boop, and then just gonna like pop off. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to you. Overthrow you. Hear her out. The hero's diplomatic. Okay, let's kill her. Tell you you're just joking. Clarify you're totally in it to win it. They say you're always terrible at jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. Beneath your shield of Fox? Oh, there's an ad coming in a minute. Fox confidence. You worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about their plan. Curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figured they would just lock her in a room and set it on fire. A stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. That's how the castle burns. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless dogs. Unless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on. And while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more, probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. Can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. They're like, what? They take off into the castle. Are they headed into the Overlord's room? Fuck. The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. No, they're... Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Like, no way, they're lying. Your friends soon arrive to back you up. Except they don't. They blame the whole thing on you. They cried it was all your idea, and that they were just going out with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. Can't believe they told the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep all your heads in place. Crush beneath my heel. Sounds tough, but Lady all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. Your traitorous friends. What are supposed to do about going back to Plan A and suddenly the door slams shut? Oh my god, they're gonna burn everyone in the room. Trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans. And then the room bursts into flames. Pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay a lot of them. You wish he'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat, then you cry for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you sided with her. And that the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. Ooh. At least she made it quick. Okay. Go back to you. Skip. Let's not. Gobble. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you commit. Also, they might fight back. It probably wouldn't end well. Just one little underling after all. This little day has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'll take a nap. Don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Okay, yes. We have to kill her. Sing into the Overlord's room, because the hero doesn't show up. Sing into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. This is almost too easy. Suddenly approach your master. He looks so peaceful. Oh, doing this kills us. Well, let's kill her first. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat, so you do just that. She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as he chokes on her blood, cursing you, before finally expiring. That felt terrible. Remind yourself it was either her or you. You aren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. Leave the room to find your friends who are waiting just outside. They look pleased, only now do you realize they must have planned to use it like this from the beginning. You are now the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. Live in fear that they will one day betray you as you have betrayed your overlord. That is, ooh, yeah, ooh, man. Okay, let's not kill her. Let's get let's get the die ending. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a packing whisper, you ask them to let you out. Seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them it's pretty fucked up, and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed. While your head is turned, the demon shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you can do to possibly say and explain this and survive. You're trembling, but you can't believe these assholes would bully you just like this. You feel like crying. Lights flicker at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize to set the room on fire. You're the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. You're afraid to move. You resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Why? Hmm. Thank you. Wait. You just put off your sun shining and ask you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused and hostile, which totally catches you off guard. Tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better. Okay. I like this image. It's so funny. Okay, let's leave. Okay, let's leave. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He asks what you're doing. But you know the Overlord's castle is like right there. I mean, the village is just right there. You expect everything that happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He has to have been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve? Sorry, I'm gonna make sure my volume's... Okay, that's okay. You're very upset that this so-called hero would treat you this way and leave in a huff. Return to the village alone. Everyone was worried about you. They surrounded you with 1,000 questions and you tell them your story. You explain to them that the Overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone there. You notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are very loudly interrupted by an older man. He really calls you a demon sympathizer. Uh-huh. The crowd is growing unruly. You understand, you've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Are they gonna kill her? Everyone begins speculating what must have happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero? They ask. You could not have possibly escaped over on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone to believe in the aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You're to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You have always lived honestly. Why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. You only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so, so sorry. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, well... Are the hero like things? Okay, let's kill you guys. Well, I'm Maiden heading back to the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact Maiden currently seeking the rescue. You approach her with curiosity. She turns to run for you for some reason. You wonder, oh, because you killed the monsters. But then you remember you're covered in demon blood. Not when you look like a crazy person chasing after her or anything. You nonchalantly walk back to town. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Whew. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. Well, what the? But you decide to call it a day and return to your house. You can't escape this sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Oh, okay. Let's not kill those guys then. Yeah. Guess tell me what she's doing. She doesn't. But doesn't she know the Overlord's castle is right there? Many explains that she spoke with the Overlord. It turns out the demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. She can't be trusted. Kills her. Believe her story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you. Even though her story is kind of hard to believe, you feel like you should trust her. However, you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had all been so worried. They praised for you for your bravery. The maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers looked to you for your explanation. Politely informed them it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her all on the way to the castle. Oh, this might kill her actually. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They're being subtle on how little they trust this maiden's story. Totally believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You should be thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. The town elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately, and says they'll keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting at you, shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already. Doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up for you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear up this misunderstanding. Valiantly dash after the maiden toward the Overlord's castle. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into the demon's territory. Evil miasma? No, you realize it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead, but she stops in her tracks. The Overlord's castle engulfed in flames. You had only taken your eyes off the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. Get closer to the castle, but the smoke is so thick now. Think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No, going in there would be suicide. You'll return to villagers and tell them there is nothing you can do. You're too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. I mean, being this doesn't really matter. You're gonna die. Play like a coward. Let's be. She's dead, but let's just. Uh, the Overlord is alone. Yes, about the maiden, but the Overlord seems to know what you're talking about. Is she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord just. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever. At least that she knows of. Think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing that she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. Apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Useless hero end. I have so little for you. Trusting. Dutiful makes you kill. Yeah, it says on the bottom. Tries to kill the Overlord. Believes the maiden's story. Prefers to solve not to solve things through violence. Hmm. Oh, Okay, I just haven't played her yet. You're. I thought she was locked. You're the Overlord. Like, you live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's pretty cushy. It's a pretty cushy life, you think? Except for those pesky humans keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes to leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're really being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone's just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. I feel like they gave her like a really big anime art style, like you know the expressions. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. One of your underlings walk into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. Oh, okay, so now we have to make you not want to destroy us, kill us, or whatever. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time. Especially since no one ever comes here anyway. See their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Tyrant. You get the day off. Tell them you go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh your dark soul. They all should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. Yeah, nothing better to do today. So decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You wait till knocking your door. The other name from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby Irvin village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her that you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. Look, anime face. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Anti-social. Let her stay. Can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. We're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people in my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. Is this the romance route? You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time. That you're actually super evil all along. Because the maiden gets butterflies, and she made a comment earlier too. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to be with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything's explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with them. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. This leads to death? Okay, no, we have to figure out how to get the good ending, though. Let's see this first. We'll find out. We'll figure out the deaths eventually. Your son shall return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero maiden gone, you plop down into the comfort of your luxurious Overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon, so you close your eyes for a while. So your door slams shut. Burning? Wait, what? Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed in flames. What's going on here? Try to escape, but something's blocking the door. But you're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they roll from if this one burns? I don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. Choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Wow, so that still leads to death. Hmm. Hmm. You love to have all the conversations in the world with your friend, but having a human girl here would definitely cause trouble. Your mean face. Put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. Maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. Does this get quick? Yeah, let's just go straight to the burn. Wait, did I like this? Oh, but the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. Situation is asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. Express her surprise, demons. Okay, fine. Bring out how you always instruct Armin to. Yeah. Finds that people have been very grateful. You're surprised to hear violent and reasonable. So your servant's always getting killed. I mean, it's different. You have to be relying to her the whole time. You've been asked, captive. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Apparently searching for the maiden, which have been captured by your kind. Captured. No. Okay, let's keep her here. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. Tell the hero you won't let her be take. You won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero's cautious now. If you don't let her go, maybe demons are evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before you can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. Take a step toward the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. That is a very scary smile. But then they both burn to death. Go back to the underling again. Surprisingly cool with it? Nice. Then your adventures outside the castle. Okay. Hear her out. Getting along just fine. She decided it's about time for a nap. Are you gonna get killed here? Does this give us... Yeah, this gives us the dead ending where we get choked to death. Give you the day off. Oh, this is the one where she gets it. Once the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. The maid is getting nervous, but you're reassuring her that it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. No, it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, he moves past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling insincere apologies for and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing. But you're far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back. You lash out at the hero. And that leads to the hero dying. When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Wrathful Overlord and we've seen that one already. How do we get to? How do we stop that? Do this. Sonny strikes cutting through you with his blade. He didn't even hesitate. Oh, you've gone soft. Would you have you let your guard like that? Oh, unfair. After all you've done to avoid his outcome, you cannot run your destiny. The hero always slays the overlord. Never trusted a human. You watch the hero escorts the maiden out of your castle. Captured by a demon, at least you got what you came here for. Join your army in eternal slumber. Give them a lecture about responsibility, then questioning obedience. Servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They really look unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. Piss suddenly and lay down your nice, comfy roller bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. Fall asleep pretty quick. Just another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. And wait till a loud knock on your door. Dandelion from earlier brought back some company. I told them only to do the job. That dragged strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest. You let them off easy. Dandelion's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden goes on to say she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture. So she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regrets her for you never had any plans to capture the humans. Very disappointing. I like that face, but she's very disappointed. She's like, okay. Wake up to the sounds of battle. A hero is cutting through your army. As the Overlord, it's your job to take charge of these kinds of situations. Rush out to end this hero's pitiful existence. Vile demons, I shouldn't have believed for a second that you were anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate you all. You really don't get what's going on here. But you engage regardless. A girl's got to defend her people. Flash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health, waiting for the other to make a move. When one of your underlings appears behind him. They knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can't they see this as a duel? They don't respond. You send some murderous intent. The servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Okay. I think it's about time we go. Going on. The Overlord rejects this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As the hero, it's your job to mediate situations like this. Tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you have to assume she's evil. You'll be faced to vanquish her. Leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You're helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible! You can will this away only to be met with some cruel fate, or this cruel fate. You should have destroyed those evil creatures while you had the chance. My wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Hmm. I say she can't be trusted. You aren't sure you should listen to this maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask if she's sure about this, but she gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. Turns off before you say anything else. Try to return to the village, so now she must have been the kidnapped maiden you were sent after to rescue. But it took care of itself. Your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? You bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. It wasn't something horrible to deserve that. Seem nice, though, you think. Evil comes in all forms, you reassure yourself. Decide to call it a day and return to your house. You can't escape this sinking feeling. We aren't calling out. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, now we have to believe her. Okay. Yeah, and then that leads everyone through the unguarded gates. You spot a group of demons surrounding a body. The maiden. She was a fool to have trusted the demons after all. Your hero blood is boiling. You avenge her death. You charge through the gates to eliminate every demon you see. What the fuck are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vowed to exterminate her and all of humankind. Clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easy. Both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Yeah, that's when the underling kills us. Okay, let's do this. I see a different opportunity here. I believe. That goes into. Hmm. Hmm. Gotta be something else we can do with the underling. I mean, both of these lead to death. That leads to death. Where you get your head cut off. Yeah, see, that ends in fire. The hero expresses his relief that Soul misunderstands led to any horrible consequences. He apologizes for causing trouble. Really, didn't anyone? Okay. Yep. Jeez. The hero asks if you return to the village with them and gives it with them to give everyone the news of your safety. Novola rejects the hero's suggestion. Tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. So nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe demons are evil after all. If you are, we forced to vanquish you. Leaving you no choice. The Overlord jumps to hero, tears into her his claws. Her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Has she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Your expression is complicated. Being captured with the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from that one. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Gee, I don't think we've had. That doesn't really do anything. This also ends in the fire, right? You sneak up to the humans room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. Unsure what the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, he figures this is as good a chance as any. He launches a sneak attack, hitting her right in the back. As she flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was Master Demon light. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. Tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. Follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Heroic underling. But that doesn't give us any. There's four for all of them. It seems. Hmm. Anyone of 41. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Oh, this makes things a lot easier actually. Hero begins his story. Oh, okay. Slays is so dutiful, dutiful. Okay. Oh wait, no. Go back this way. Wait, is this? Wait, what kind of? Is the two dutiful paths? It's when the maiden's there, so it's not antisocial. Maybe not possessive either. Not obedient. I'll check you. Let's just go like this. Dutiful. Dutiful. Asks the maiden what's going on. Explains that she came on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The word moves past you and out the door. To see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. It's not just a big misunderstanding. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. Tears you apart and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, can help but think you probably deserve this. And I'm sure the other one is also the same thing. Yeah. Dutiful. Okay, wait. Dutiful, dutiful. Overlord's upset. Tries to slay. Okay. Dutiful. Dutiful. Ask. Stab. Launch forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. Takes it after a slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the track back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done. Slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. So a huge celebration in your name. You remember for generations to great. Okay, not quite. Dutiful, dutiful. Words upset. Dutiful, dutiful. Heroic. Oh, it's right here. And that leads to the end. Okay. Wait, that is not the ending. Not this ending. Maiden returns to see the Overlord alone. Yeah, this is when she gets eaten right away. These all skins, meats, antisocial, uh, obedient, trusting. See the Overlord alone. Oh wait, this is where we get burned. Oops, I forgot. Yeah, it, it. There we go. Oops, that's where we get burned. Reduce, obey. You communicate with this. Oh, I can't skip this. I've been so worried and very glad to hear about you back. Quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued. I think we rescued from the first place. Confused and looked for the hero for explanation. Tells him that Lily ran into you on the way to the castle. This isn't really a story to tell. You explained to them how you met the Overlord, and she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or other meetings like that. We're stuck again to the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffled that they seem to prefer his word over yours. You don't say anything about it. The hero claims that he believes your story, but volunteers to go talk to demons himself just to make sure absolutely sure. Crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. That's right. You're pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. Aman implores the hero to go speak with the Overlord immediately. He says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him, because of course, if you are conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let your guard down. The whole village will be slaughtered by monsters. They won't say anything. You'll be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. You're gonna be held captive by anyone. It's gonna be Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Okay. Resolute. Oh, that's a new option. You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You'll have to warn her. The hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. Now or never, you take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. The demon looks so funny. I don't know, he looks funny. Burst into the Overlord's room, all your words spilling out at once. Before you slow down, but there's no time. The Lord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but Clear doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. They only recognize him before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were a part of this evil plot. They seem so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she's very Overlord-like in this moment. A group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. He watches it pounce the door in distress. Have they locked you in? You have a very bad feeling about this. And that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you have ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended to not to hear them, if you had left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. Couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. Think that no matter what, you always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. That's a fourfold break. The overseas are in a lane. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Lord's claws pierce Ellie's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. There's no one saving any of you now. The Lord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by the flames. Help maiden. Salute. Appears to be set on fire. Is the Overlord right? You have to be sure everyone is safe. You're already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush to the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut Shite. Shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? It's all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. Start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. But you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. Can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord? If you just stay true to your role, things would have ended like this. It's exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Now we have to go to disloyal. Be coward too. You have to go alone though. Stay on your own. Make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. Suspicious groups of demons stand outside the entrance. Talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you overheard them. The underling you recognized from before is the first thing to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you. In that moment, you regret having never trusted the demons. Die instantly. Ooh, okay. Um. Yeah, we found this one. Uh, so disloyal then. Okay, but you have to get there alone. Overlord, she's antisocial. She leaves. He trusts her. Um, Maybe I need to unlock what that one is. Oh, I've already almost unlocked all of them for you. How about the straight line path? Handling begins. Get the day off. Brings the maid in the castle. Followed in the plot to dethrone Overlord. Antisocial. Obedient. Trusting. Resolute. Okay. You resolute. Obedient. Hear her out. Disloyal. That's path is so narrow. Wait, we are getting the day off though, right? Yeah, so we are getting the day off. You're being disloyal. She sends her away. She's being obedient. He's trusting, so he takes her back. She's resolute, so she comes back with the hero. I don't think we have this one, that's why. Trusting, but there's another one right here for you. This one also leads into a bad end. Tyrant, hungry, dutiful. Tyrant. You awake to huge commotion outside. Heroes showed up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush onto the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. First Adam very rudely inquires reasons for doing all this. Hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. Besides his swings, he stabs you and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wished you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the overlord in the first place. Truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are the thoughts as you are swallowed by darkness. Conquered the Overlord. That's that bad end. So it doesn't really matter right here. Okay, so we need disloyal. Doesn't matter here. Antisocial. Oh wait, crap. When the underlings turn out your throat, try to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You remember now. You gave this one a day off, and this is how it repays you? You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Fascinated Overlord. I think we're all 11 away. Yeah, I need water. Okay, so we keep the maiden. He's diplomatic, but he's also heroic. It doesn't matter, yeah, as long as the maiden stays. But there's something we're missing here because in other words we just get that same ending, I think, right? It doesn't matter. Yeah, see that leads to that ending. Darn, this little blue demon guy. He has so much. He's all ends so quickly. Beautiful, heroic. Maiden stays with the Overlord. Dutiful, heroic. Hero suddenly dashes toward the Overlord. Sword drawn. Protect her. You got a martyr? You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way that you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. That's the last one. You're staying. The maiden shouts something behind you, and you turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. Pierces her chest, and she falls to the floor lifeless. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. The hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control. The hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. Vengeful Overlord ending A. Wow. Now we have to get that ending with you. So we have to be dutiful. You lunge forward, put an end to the evil Overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. Sacrifice yourself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if this question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. Will you kill her in this one? Your sword feels heavy. Look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Loyal hero end. I get this one. Just him being disloyal, right? You're just trusting, maybe not diplomatic. um. Okay. While testing the Overlord, you have to warn her. It says that if this true nature demons, it's better off without them. Then we die. You're disloyal now, are you not? Hey, you're disloyal here. How do we get this ending right here? Yeah, I don't think we've got trusting resolute here. This doesn't matter. Here with this, right? Yeah, so there's two endings we can get here like this. Right, you the day off. Go home. The maid suddenly bursts into your room, accompanied by a hero. Oop, heck. He's trying to frantically communicate. What did this pop up for? Go away. She's trying to frantically communicate something to you, but you're still half asleep. They tell you a group of demons is after your life. You still don't grasp the urgency of the situation. One of your underlings bursts in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed in by another group of demons, crying that everything was that first underling's plan. Everyone's shouting over each other now. And it's very annoying, and you yell for all of them to shut their traps. And no doubt that your servants will let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that makes you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. Oh, what? Huh? This minute, okay, guess I have to break up the site. Break up the... okay. There you go. I haven't made one of those in a month. Since 2023. Stinky, no! Why must we carry this energy into 2024? No! No, Stinky. Ay. Undo your fart. This is that's unfair. You know, that is unfair of you to have done. Yeah. It's hilarious. It's not, wait, what? Well, I guess it is a little funny. Posture check. Okay. Oh, hydrate. Hydrated. Posturated? Posture? Checked. The group of demons start muttering something about going back to Plan A. Suddenly slam your door shut. You with the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. This is how you die. Burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. I expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You just felt with anger and frustration. You don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling whose traitors blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. You heard that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Oh, merciful. That's not one. That's you really underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You're all burned together. We're taken back to the story once again. Pause for a moment. And you say to yourself, what's the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? The true ending everyone still dies at the true ending. You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. Oh, that's true. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you would be shown when you enter this place. It's a funny mask. It kind of reminds me of that one what do they call that? What was that thing called? That little face mask thing. What was that? I need to find that real quick. The creepy pasta. But what was the face? Pasta face. Is it? I mean, creepypasta face is obviously not a very good thing. Computer virus? The computer virus? It was not. Game. Oh wait, they were in the creepypasta I'm talking about. They were in Spooky's jump scare mansion. I'm pretty sure I can find it right here. Let's see, where's their picture? Okay. Here it is. Known as Whiteface. Is that it? I don't think that's it. That's the name of the entity, specimen, and spooky. Oh, I'm scared. That's what it was. Let me okay, I'm scared. The little face. It's kind of what this one reminds me of. Oh man, that took a lot of deductive searching to find. The problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. Interesting, continue on to the next ending is always yours. I leave you to it, dear guest. Okay, so I guess we have to go back to you. Okay, wait. We did the wrong thing. You need to be diplomatic. You need to be trusting. You need to be Well, you just need. I think it should be like this. You're surprised your Lord spares you, or maybe you'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burn together. Underling's true end. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? Wonder what happened when you collect them all. You give in to despair, or letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Lost letter 3. What happened to 2 and 1? Wait, hold up. Lost letter. Wait, where can I read this? Is this settings? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, that's a pretty cool way of doing that, actually. I actually already own the music to this game because I actually own the music, or I don't own the rights to the music, but like I bought the music packs that come with every single game on Steam, which isn't a lot, so it's not expensive. Um, hmm. Okay, well now it's just time to get you're merciful. The diplomatic. Wait. Oh wait, you're hungry. Oh, oops. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait, where did she die? Sure. Let's be trusting. Hmm. There's still an ending we're missing here. What the heck? I swear, there's gotta be a fourth one for you, even though we got all of yours. Makes sense. Begins. She's antisocial. Okay, you're antisocial. Social. You run away. The obedient. You talk. Okay, yeah, so you're antisocial, obedient, trusting. Resolute. That was one of the ones I was missing. I think it's like this. Flee. Give her story. I don't know. As you stand there, not sure what to do, the maid announces that she's going to prove her story to the village. Drags you along with her. She has much better odds with you around, so you don't object. Adventure awaits. You make it to the castle, you spy a group of suspicious demons hanging around near the entrance. Can't help but overhear their conversation. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. I understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. and these same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle. You have no choice but to follow. As you burst into the Overlord's room, the maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. Demon Underling barges in next, calling you liars. Followed by the group from the entrance, shifts the blame back onto the little one. Demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? We begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise as the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. Threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. Grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get to Spaden safely, you certainly will. A group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join in, vowing to slay the cardboard demons on the other side. The next moment, the Devourer has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. You want to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. You're surprised she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? Yes, it doesn't matter now. You all burn together. I have to get it without mercy, right? Yeah, the without mercy one. It's the exact same thing, but no mercy. Believe. Kills the underling, back away. You'll be the next target of her rage. You take and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. Look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. Two of you, the Aurora and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. Letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Found lost letter 1. Okay, so 100%ing gives us the letters. 100% you. You're not 100% yet. You are 100% in. So much for the maiden. Oh dear. Okay, let's get you first. Stay off. The maiden, stay in chat. Diplomatic. Stay diplomatic. The maiden. Here we go. Disloyal. Oh, this is probably yeah, okay, that's just to kill him. Eh. That's such a bad underling. Oh wait. Take retribution. Increase their chest with your claws. They scream. He backs away. He is wise not to interfere. They stop moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. Doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse brought along with you and the humans. Letter number 4. Okay. So now we have to figure out the maidens. It's kind of difficult because these two bad ends feel like they're kind of easy to run into. Antisocial, maiden stays, dutiful, heroic. We don't be martyr. Okay. Dutiful, heroic. Be diplomatic at one point. Dutiful. Okay, wait, wrong. Stays, dutiful, heroic. Okay. Don't. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord, and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. Try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. Shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Complacent. Now we have this top one. Okay, social. So you leave. You're trusting. You return to see the Overlord alone. You're disloyal. That there. Move diplomatic because diplomatic wasn't shown there. You're just trusting, disloyal, and you go to see the Overlord alone. The Overlord is antisocial, right? Yeah, so you leave untold. Introduce. They. They went the wrong way again. Yeah, because she gets slashed right there. That leads to this bad end. Is making you a coward stop you from doing that? What is your fourth thing? Yeah, because you need to be able to survive that. We need your fourth thing. Oh, it's right here. This must be it. Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Trusting, obedient, antisocial. Okay. This must be where we get the fourth option. You and your friends turn to notice the maiden from earlier had overheard your entire conversation. It'd be bad for you if the Overlord found out about this. Captor. You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to a dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. Maiden is very upset. You leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front of the gates. Asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, prepare to face justice, and other such cliche hero lines, before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting caught up by that sword. Get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. Some water. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. You've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her, rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make it different. It doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord. Okay. But we get captor now. Yahoo! Yeah, okay, so now we play you and get set captor. They immediately notice you overheard them. He decide to lock you up in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protest. You can't believe you escaped, possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only to be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. I'm going to keep these demons from harboring the Overlord. You hope she can fend for herself. You sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. Continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. Oh, you... Jeez. Prison maiden. And that's trying to get your... the way the story's set up, it doesn't make sense for just the ending to be like this. Or it spares the underling for relief, but does it make any difference? We all burn together. It's true, and letter flies off me and the current. That's letter number 2. Yeah, it can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You decided to find a way to save everyone. By retracing the path you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room left to avoid a bad ending. Yeah, when they imprison her. Is there nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? ... There's nothing you can do by acting for within their story. It's time to take it into your own hands. Well, what the heck? Wait, eh? On fire, on fire, fire on fire. You boldly insert yourself into the story. Use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? Take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you. Move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. I guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What you say to them? Hi guys! Smile awkwardly, introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond. Hi guys! My prayers have been answered. You must be... For God? No, you're really the player. If there was any God here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. Now, enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story, how passe? You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. Is this gonna go into an RPG out of nowhere? You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way into the stage, did you? I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you like. Darkness envelops your party, but you don't mind if I send each of them back to live one of their many bad endings, right? You're alone in the darkness with me. Tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater, though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. Want to see something new? I say my bad endings have gone out of style. You have some nerve. You think defeating me might be the only way to see a better ending? That's all that's left for you. It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you got. Time to fight God. Is this gonna go to an RPG? Kinda is. What? The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What do you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Back? Your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You really don't exist in this world after all. Or is that all? You'd never defeat me like that. You're right? Perhaps you don't understand just how classed you are here. Yo, my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't see them again make your heart ache? You've witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I commend your thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here. To the end of the world. That's right, you came here to save them. Can't do this alone. HP infinite? You're HP 41? I don't know, let's summon the Overlord. Enter the Overlord's room. Release to see the fire contained through the torches on the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to recite at my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetrating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. I think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. Your relationship must actually be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she got so attached to the maiden. True end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord I'll fight is alongside you. That's pretty sick. I see, so this is tragedy. You've brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. Preventing from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. Ha ha ha. I hope you're prepared to face your depths as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Oh no! You've been met with a terrible fate, have you? Well, that was pretty cool. Oh, ambition and brutality. Summon the maiden? You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty as he expected. The rest of the maiden is the underling. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're pretty weird-looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder. So you're definitely intruding into the story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be the best if I didn't have to work at all. I should live a carefree life. Never get bossed around or picked on. Think of the underling's friends. I'd bully them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underlings suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. There's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. Not only will I'll fight alongside you. I want to see how the underling looks. That's pretty sick. Wait, what the fuck? He didn't say anything about a boss battle. Look at his stance. That is such a cool stance. Definitely. He must be desperately calling such an unreliable ally. If I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over. Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with terrible fate. Now we summon the maiden. Let's just go for everyone, because that doesn't do a lot of damage. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church. Her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. I think I just gave her an accent, which I haven't done the entire playthrough. You explain that. No, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you must be a demon. You might be a demon. I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring about. She's the catalyst of the story, after all. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord. But you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The trend for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. What is this horrible creature? You wouldn't be, dear maiden. This tragedy is really such a terrible thing to behold. I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. The hero. You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Are you some kind of demon? Explain that. No, you're not a demon. How can you explain it in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft on my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the raw hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. Remember the state of your body inside that, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice? He was overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. True end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I can make a living as a tailor rather than a hero. Please, tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero now fight alongside you. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us, murderer. I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. One where he cowers at the end. Ha ha ha. Now that the whole party's here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Ooh. There's a menu button. You, a lost soul who wandered into my theater. Oh, that's pretty cool how that shows up right there. Is that just gonna rotate all the way around, or? Yeah. No, I want to get out of the screen. Oh, return right here. Uh, Justice? The hero tries to use his belief in justice to fight tragedy. That justice applies to you too, does it not? Will you pay for your own misdeeds? Kindness? The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive, balance your kindness with my cruelty. Ah. Face tragedy with brutality. The word tries to fight tragedy with sheer brutality. Oh, has violence already been working out for you so far? I'll show you my own brutality. Hmm. Hope? Our true endings do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes for all her art to overcome tragedy. Oh, that's a good one. Whoa, what the heck? Tragedy is really that did so much damage. Or technically, that didn't do any damage. Technically, that did infinity minus whatever damage that was. It became a smaller infinity. Hope. Rate of terror ends here. Tragedy. I refuse to give in. The hero uses his willpower to overcome tragedy. Oh wow, we got that. Tragedy is willing. Tenacity? Knock me down and I'll just come back stronger. Not only uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Okay, I see that thing here. Ambition then. I'll reach my true ending with my own powers. You ever lose our ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. This is it. Everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. You will unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. Infinity minus infinity. Ha 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 ha, you've done it. You've managed to defeat me. The tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Starring Hero as himself. Thank you, Hero. He's like, huh? Starring Maiden as herself. Thank you, Maiden. Starring Underling as themselves. Oh, themself. Nice. Thank you, Underling. Starring Overlord as herself. Thank you, Overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Rated produced by Tragedy, directed by you. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it, I wonder? No! Oh, I just realized I can save here? Satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easy. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. I wonder what happens if I said no. Is that another achievement I can get? I became a tailor. That probably also means that the maiden and the overlord are like probably dating right now or something. Oh wait, he's got the fashion. Yeah, because the hero's right there, or they have the fashion. Oops, apologies. Yeah, see, he's all pissed off. He's like they're so happy together. Yeah, see, I freaking knew it. I knew it. There we go. Also ending. Are these letters a story? Because I don't think I could read them. Or are they just like items that showed? I guess they're just items that that once you have all four of them, they push a trigger that make the game go Yahoo. That make the game go Yahoo. True is missing. You're still here. Curtain is closed for the final time. Shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. Me? I'd like to know why I started this theater? Ha ha ha, because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. You only raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing. Exclamation mark! I should have warned you. It might affect what you think of my stories. Also, can't help but compare my face to the maidens. Not her, but it's not like she is in me necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. Oh, so Maiden's kind of a self-insert? I'd like to hear not another ending, but the truth. Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons, or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out, to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. You met someone, another girl. Hahaha. A running theme, isn't it? A maiden and the overlord. Oh. Agua drinked. La armosita Yenlon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It is pronounced Yenlon, right? I looked it up a few days ago when you said you would do that. But yeah, okay, awesome. Just making sure. Awesome. I'm happy, yeah, because I don't know, I was kind of worried that I would say it wrong, so I was like, but yeah, oh, makes me happy. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time everything was just wonderful. Their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. She, no, we. We used to like the type of stories where love conquers all. Where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship, and everything's okay in the end. I lost her. And then I started this theater. Huh? Huh? I was hoping to find you? It's you? Been so long. Thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You know I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. So of course I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay at the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Now, truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. This is a pretty good game, Amorcita. That's all to the game, huh? Nothing more to see, my love. But if you like to reset, you're able to experience everything all over again. I'm happy to oblige. Never mind. So fickle. Let me change your mind. Okay, I see how that works. Yeah, it's really fun. I also already own the music to this, or I don't. Let me. I have the music pack downloaded for this game. I like the music. I didn't listen to the music yet from the music pack because I didn't want to spoil the music, but I really like the music. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah, that was a really fun play. I like reading it. When I think about it, I think this is actually my first visual novel game. I don't think I've actually ever played a visual novel game. Where's my dear Yan? Or Yen? I'm sorry. Mm. My English reading took over for a sec. But yeah, I'm really glad you showed me this. I really do think it is my first visual novel. I don't think um I don't think of any other game I've played that was a visual novel. Hmm, that's interesting. Oh well. I wonder if they'll make a part two. I know obviously they won't. It makes no sense. This game has its own happy ending, and it's closed now. I didn't realize that at first. It's closed. What a nice game. Most of it was pretty funny though, I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't know, the way the characters are drawn and the way they act, like they're like I don't know, they're just kinda wild. I do feel like there should have been another path with the hero where he doesn't yeah. But like yeah, I do feel like there should have been a path with the hero where the maiden gets captured in the jail cell and he kills the demons, but then the overlord's like actually no, that probably would still end in a bad way. She'd probably still kill him. And that's why she rots in the cell because the overlord doesn't really do anything but sleep. Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. Well, that was a lot of fun. Let's see. Perhaps I play another game for a little bit. Perhaps. You know what? I'm going to play a round or two of the new Dead by Daylight game mode, and then that'll be the end of the stream because I'm getting tired. But I do just want to give a little bit something of like I don't know actually. Honestly, I just want to play Dead by Daylight. I have no explanation or anything. I just want to play the DVD. Tomorrow, um, I have to take my sibling over to this random area so we can do like photo shoot of himself. But that's all good. So if I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be like at 4 p.m. Should be around the time I get back. 4:05 p.m. But you can't see the game. Oops. Well, okay, there it is. Yeah, if I do stream tomorrow, because that would mean I have to do homework in the morning. I have to do one assignment, and I'd like to do another assignment because if I do that other assignment, then I'm going to get the entire week of homework done for one of my classes. It'd be so nice because then that means I have the other class which has homework due on Sunday, which means that I get the entire week off from homework. Which means all I need to do is study because I need to do a lot of studying for the tests because the tests come by so darn quickly and I don't have enough time to study the things on the test and it's just like but like it's okay. you know it's okay. All right, disturb 40 crows. Okay, I want to play as oh we get fancy stuff here. Only one. I mean, that's okay. This event's really short too, I think. Collection. Oh, just what it has. Oh, the modifiers right here. A survivor. 150% bonus for killer. Oh wait, that's just okay. Well, we can't use perks or anything, so we'll just jump in. And I don't have anything here for Mr. Wake. It's in the store right now. Actually, it's not even good to buy anything because this is really cool actually. I like these legendary skins. But it's not worth it to buy anything in the store with iridescent shards, like in the China Secrets, for example, even though I do like hyper focus. Um because chances are we'll be getting information about a new oh dear, excuse me. We'll be getting information about a new killer and a new survivor and crap. Never mind. Never mind. I have to end stream now. Hey, that kind of sucks. Well, let me put right here. Actually, wait a minute. Oh no, that's what I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. I did forget something. 2 at 9, and now you're just feeling a bit tired. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Well, the hope is just that right now it keeps you asleep and like you get a full rest. But it takes so long. It was 2. I'm not sure. Maybe it. I understand you're taking the right amount, but maybe it's just because of how your circadian rhythm is, like the day-night sleeping schedule. Maybe it's. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's really messed up, and that's why the effects are slower. You know, because it's not melatonin isn't like sleeping medicine. It's like sleeping help medicine. Like it helps you sleep, but it's not like it's not like a super strong drug or anything. It's definitely. Uh, well, I'm really hoping in the future you can get like much better sleep because like once you can do that, you will literally be invincible. Yeah, yeah. But I should really be ending stream soon. Um, I'm I have to pick up my sister. So yeah, no Dead by Daylight, and that means stream ends like right now, I guess. Even though I have finally set up the little stream elements people to like be walking around, the stream avatars. It's a lie? Huh? But I actually can't. I actually do have to pick up my sister. I do want to keep streaming though, but I I need to pick up my sister, and that means driving. And so I'm just assuming that I'll be tired after driving. You know, like I'm just like I'll probably be yeah, you know. Need to. I'm trying to figure out for my mom right now, like what time she's gonna get out. Bleh, 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 bleh. Oh, okay. Um, wait. Oh, wait, he's some foolish guy. Raid. I just look at the thing. The overlays are making this hard. Princess Arya as well. I haven't spoken to Princess Arya in a while. Who do you wanna? Who do you who would you guys like me to raid? We have Princess Arya, and we have some foolish guy. Because I don't feel like raiding Neanners. We can do guy. Okay, gotcha. Okay, good. Just making sure there's no underscores there all the way across. Some foolish guy. Bully him while he's terrified. That's how you do it, right? Is it exclamation mark or is it slash? It's slash. Okay, just making sure. 7, 6. Okay. Good night, everyone. Goodbye. Have fun. What guy?